last night was a reality check for a lot of reasons, and we could get into it. You know, it reminded me immediately of two incidents in my career. I was playing in the game when Chris Pronger got hit with the shot that stopped his heart at Joe Louis Arena, and
take us through the psychology of that for you. Even like you're competing against them, you're on the other team, but you are part of the players union together. I mean, to some degree, you're on the same team.
And here's where it goes deeper, that you don't know how much history you have. I'll speak with my personal history with Chris Pronger, that I played against him since I've known him since I was 16 years old, playing junior B when he was playing in Peterborough, playing against him, being a rival, him being this and fierce competitor, and you know, always make fun. He's got little feet and a little head, but you know, and a big stick, right? And a strong guy. But when that happens, and I remember it happened inside their blue line where it was more of like a dumping, and I forget, but he got hit and he went down. And you don't think about this. This doesn't happen that often, but immediately everybody knew the situation, was able to get him off, and because of that, I know that equipment has been used, that they have a heart protector for kids and stuff like this now. And then the other one, I wasn't at Joe Louis Arena for, but I was on the bike. We had a game in Calgary when I was in Calgary when Yuri Fisher collapsed on the bench, and without the AED. But the difference is that I called back and I knew that he was going to be okay even before I stepped on the ice. So a lot of this is the history that you don't know. Yeah, you're fierce competitors, and especially in physical games like football and hockey and stuff like that, where it's like it's you know, it's a violent sport, but at the end of the day, it's life. And I think that this is sort of a reality check, and maybe it's a good reality check, everything come at the beginning of 2023, because as the NFL being the biggest thing, everybody experienced this, right? We saw Twitter last night and everybody following it, and I think a point was made up, is that the Twitterverse beats every newscast and every report that you can get, where you'd be, back in the day, you'd be hanging on an ESPN or something for an update. No, you sit on your phone and at least you feel better. And it leads me back around, to what you said about how awful that situation has to be for any parent being in the stands, but the fact that the mom was in the ambulance and at the hospital, and you saw the fact that on a human level, right, the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills, the fans, they realize how big this is too. You know what I'm saying? And they should be commended, because we're all in this together. We love football as a sport and these athletes, and I think that this is just the reality check of the danger that it can be sometimes.